just wrapped up a real estate shoot for a buddy of ours who just flipped a house. And these are our 5 points to ensure you shoot the best that you can. I can't speak for your edit, but shoot the best you can to produce a quality product. So number 1 is stabilization. So this is going to come from a gimbal, or if you're only shooting on iPhone, action mode. This allows you to do your ninja walk and get a super stable shot when filming. Point number 2, open all the windows. In most scenarios, natural light's your best friend. Kind of just have to play around with what you're shooting with, but open up all your windows. Bring in as much natural light as you can to your scene. Point number 3, white balance. You want to set your white balance as close as you can to a neutral tone. This will ensure a quality shot throughout. The 4th point, before you start shooting, make sure you plan your shot. This is arguably one of the most important points when filming real estate videos. I like to work backwards so you can end at the front door, for a little tip that we'll throw in at the end. But the last point is to capture details while avoiding you as a detail. Pay attention to mirrors, pay attention to reflections, and know your angle. That way you don't end up in the shot ruining the video that's about the house and not supposed to be about you. That goes into the same category detail wise as capturing chandeliers. And this is where you can start to adjust your aperture for any type of detail you want to put focus on, whether that be an appliance, whether that be a beam that was passing through a vaulted ceiling, a certain tile fixture. I mean, the list goes on from a real estate standpoint of the details, but that is the 5th point, to capture details to add into the edit. The tip that I was referring to is, I'm sure you've seen it, there's a lot of cool videos where the front door opens whenever the video starts. That's because they filmed backwards. So when you film backwards and shoot the house in reverse order, as you walk out, you can pull the door shut behind you and it slowly closes. So when you edit, you reverse the clip and you walk in, the door magically opens for the tour. So those are our 5 points for shooting real estate videos that we don't do all the time, but we have a plan and a process. That's what makes amateurs different than professionals. Professionals have a plan. Additional bonus tip, you can adjust your frame rate to give you some flexibility in your edit for speed ramps. I'm sure you've seen them a lot of social media clips are quick. Well, if you shoot at 120 or 60 frames a second, you can play around with that to be able to save your ass in certain scenarios that maybe you're shooting 24 frames a second too quickly, or you pan too fast and you wanted to have more focus on a subject. Well, adjusting that gives you the dynamic flexibility to speed ramp through that process. That's a wrap.